Jake Paul versus Ben Askren. I am not surprised, not at all. I actually predicted it. Yes, I said 4th or 7th round KO for Jake Paul. Actually, it was in the first round of the fight, but I'm not surprised. And let me tell you something, guys. Jake Paul, although I don't like his personality, is a very, very good boxer. Now, the way he KO'd Ben Askren with that 1-2, with that right cross, this is real KO power. Now, many people before the fight were saying, hey, Ben Askren fought against Robbie Lawler. He took 10 punches by Robbie Lawler. 10 very, very heavy punches on the ground. How would Jake Paul hurt him? Listen, guys, there is a difference. There is a huge difference. Now, many people underestimate the power of the boxing shot, the power of the boxing glove. Listen, the boxing glove is heavy. A punch by a boxing glove causes the brain to hit the walls. So actually it has been proven by scientists that boxing is way more dangerous and detrimental to the brain in comparison to MMA. Why? Because the boxing glove is heavy, it's big. Every time you get punched by a boxing glove, your brain on the inside is hitting the walls and is getting destroyed. The MMA glove, on the other hand, it is smaller. Every time you get punched by an MMA glove, the damage is way more visible. There are cuts, you can see the damage, there is a lot of blood, but the brain doesn't get that damaged. It's not that dangerous for the brain. So, saying that Robbie Lawler punched Ben Askren 10 times with the MMA glove, and how would Jake Paul hurt him with a boxing glove? Guys, this is different. That's just completely different. Boxing, you see a lot of knockouts also in boxing, so it is not impossible. By no means is it impossible to get knocked out by a boxing punch, by a punch with a glove, boxing glove. And another thing, guys, okay, Jake Paul is very insecure. You can see that the guy is still trying to find himself. He's not really self-aware. He's trying to look like Conor McGregor. He's very emotional. But the guy can actually box, and he's very serious about it. And let me tell you something. Anthony Joshua started boxing when he was 18, almost 19. Deontay Wilder started boxing when he was 21. What do these two have in common? They're both world champions. Now, I'm not saying that Jake Paul is going to be a world champion in boxing. By no means am I saying that. But Jake Paul is a very good and technical boxer, and I'm very, very impressed by his skill set. I mean, the guy has a very, very good jab, a very, very good right cross, a very sharp left hook, a phenomenal right check hook. The guy can actually box. He moves like a boxer. He trains like a boxer. He does have very good head movement. He's sparring with professionals. He's putting everything on the line. He's very serious about it. Jake Paul has really improved. He's fought 4 times, 3 professional fights, and he's finished all of his opponents. Now, you can say, yeah, it was an NBA player. Yeah, it was it was a YouTuber. It was a wrestler. Guys, Jake Paul can box. The way he finished Ben Askren, this is impressive. That was a one-punch KO. And let me tell you something. Now, currently at this stage, everybody is hating on Jake Paul. Nobody likes Jake Paul. But what happened to Jorge Masvidal? Jorge Masvidal was a fan favorite 2 years ago. Everybody was saying, hey, Masvidal is the real gangster, he's the real G, there is no trash talk, this guy is from the hood, this is a real fighter. Everybody was a fan of Masvidal. What are they saying now? Oh, Masvidal is fake, he's arrogant. Oh, I hope he loses against Usman, he's gonna lose against Usman. Everybody is hating on Masvidal right now. Colby Covington, 2 years ago, literally every person on earth was hating on Colby Covington. And what is happening now? Oh, I'm starting to like Kobe. Oh, actually, he's actually very funny. Oh, Masvidal is running away from Kobe. Oh, Kobe deserves that title shot. Everybody likes Kobe Covington now. 2 years ago, everybody hated on him. Ben Askren, everybody on this planet was making fun of him for getting KO'd by Jorge Masvidal. Every single person on earth, or at least every person who was following MMA. Oh, Ben Askren, he got knocked out 5 seconds, ha ha ha. And what did they say before the Jake Paul fight? Oh, Ben Askren, he's such a nice personality, such a nice guy. I'm starting to get to like Ben Askren. And now after the fight, Now people are gonna fight. Now they're gonna make fun of him again. Oh, he got knocked out by a YouTuber. Oh, this and that. So this MMA community, this boxing community, they're changing their opinions all the time. So I wouldn't be surprised if people are hating on Jake Paul right now, and 3 years from now, Jake Paul is a fan favorite. I wouldn't be surprised. And the way things are going, the guy's getting better and better. I believe, this is my opinion, I might be wrong, and I am a huge Conor McGregor fan, but in my opinion, if Conor McGregor and Jake Paul fight against each other, it would be a very interesting fight. And in my opinion, you can by no means say that McGregor will beat Jake Paul. I don't think that McGregor beats Jake Paul. Or, let me be more specific, I don't believe that McGregor KOs Jake Paul, and I actually believe that it could be a very, very interesting fight. Jake Paul versus Conor McGregor. It will be a very, very interesting fight. I believe that Jake Paul could actually beat McGregor. I do believe that. And I'm a huge McGregor fan. But I'm very impressed by Jake Paul. Like, the guy is getting better and better with every single fight. And now many people are saying, oh, he knocked out a YouTuber. Listen, guys. Nate Robinson is a very explosive athlete. It's very difficult to box technically against such an opponent. And that precision of Jake Paul, his timing against Nate Robinson, they were both impressive, his precision and timing. So in my opinion, Jake Paul does have future in boxing, and I do believe that he can actually beat many of those MMA guys in boxing. And now, he's been boxing for 3-4 years. It's not long. But the guy does have the physical capabilities. The guy is a natural born athlete. He does have the potential. So don't write Jake Paul off. Don't do that. Because the guy is getting better. Better and better.